Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fit with Lee Strong. Today we're going to do triceps. And since it's season 2, it's going to be the whole routine. The camera's just going to keep rolling. Today we're going to do tricep extensions with the bar and then rope extensions. 2 really good exercises. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're doing triceps. So make sure you stretch. I always protect my hands. I wear braces and I actually put wraps on. I went through years of heavy lifting and my elbows are tore up. That's what happens to some people when you do that heavy lifting. Was it worth it? Yeah. But yeah, I got to protect myself now. So now I use straps. These are really good straps. I'm not going to say who they're made by because I don't have any kind of agreement with them for promoting their items. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. Like I say, protect your hands, protect your joints. This right here allows me to do what I'm about to do. Now, we're going to start with the bar curl. Now, you have a choice. You have the easy bar, which is the bent bar, or the straight bar. It's personal preference. Me, I prefer the bent bar, the easy bar. The straight bar, when I go heavy. When I go heavy, the straight bar hurts my wrists. So I stay away from it. If I'm going light and just repping out, yeah, I can do this. But I can also do it on this too, so I just stick to this. So go ahead and use the easy bar. Now, I always start off light, like I always do, like I always say. I start off light, get my joints and muscles warmed up. I do at least 4 to 5 sets. Now, tricep extension with the easy bar is going to hit your lateral head. Your lateral head is the one right here on the outside. So, really good exercise. Actually, yeah, this is the lateral head. The next exercise I'm going to do is going to be a little different. But yeah, let's start off with a quick warm up. I count this as a set. I got it on 55 right now. That's another thing. I might mention my weight that I'm doing. That's what I do. Everybody's different. Don't try to copycat me and start off on the weights I do. Do you. That's one big mistake a lot of people do in the gym. They see people doing certain weights and they want to do it too. That can cause injury. Trust me, I've done it when I was younger. I'm like, man, I want to pump that much weight. Next thing you know, my shoulder's hurting or my tricep is torn or something. So yeah, I've had injuries through the years, and it's from being stupid. So remember, do what you can do, but also push yourself. But in the frame of what you can do. This is what I can do. If there's some exercises I'm really weak in, and you know what? I'm not going to overdo it because I end up hurting myself. I end up breaking form. Form is good. Having good form will help prevent injuries. And once you start breaking your form and doing things the wrong way, then you might hurt yourself. So remember that. Do what you can do, not what everybody else is doing. So I'm starting off on 55. I'm going to probably get 15 to 20 reps. So like I said, it's a good warm up for me. There's 2 ways to do it. You can do it with 2 feet like this, or you can stagger like this. I like to stagger. And when I stagger, I do 1 set with the left foot in front, and then the next set with the right foot in front. And I alternate each set. So let's go. Nice lightweight. So I'm gonna go down from 55 to 71 for my second set. Now, like I've said before, oh, I thought it turned off for a second. Like I said before, I'm here at a gym, 24-hour gym. It's 2:30 in the morning. You got this whole gym to work out. This clown wants to work out right behind me, right in my scene. It's like that. You know, if I say something, they'll complain to management. Then they'll tell me, oh, I can't shoot videos. So it is what it is. I told you that before. I mentioned it on my videos before. Just don't mind it. So it's going to happen, especially now that I have the camera rolling the whole time and I'm not editing anything out. But I'm going to try to make these videos a little bit shorter by cutting my breaks out. Once again, optimal break time, according to science, is 60 to 90 seconds, a minute to a minute and a half. So, of course, at my older age, I don't do that. I'm usually, trust me, there's some sets like tonight, I'm going to do probably a minute and a half. But there's some exercises I'm like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you know? So I get enough rest to make sure I can get my reps on the next set. That's the way I am. So let's get on to set 2. All right, set 2. So the first set I did 20, which, if I mentioned before, usually my sets are 15, 12, 10, 8. I try to keep it in between 10 and 15 if I can. So the first set I did 20. So the second set I went ahead and did 15. Yeah, I need to make it a little heavier. That's my problem sometimes. So I'm gonna go down again. From 77 to 88. There it is. Or 71 to 78, excuse me. 71 to 88. So I'm dropping down pretty good. Take a little break. Yeah, like I said, it's 2:30 in the morning here. And there's still about 15 people here. Ain't that something? Nice, like tonight, I used to go, it's a fight night. UFC fights are the night. I usually go to a buddy's house, watch the fights, and then come straight from there to here. And then shoot the video. But today it was a long week at work. I kind of slept a lot today. So I needed that rest. Body will tell you when you need that rest, especially when you're working out. There's days that my body's like, don't get up, stay home and rest. And I listen to my body. As bad as I want to go to the gym, I listen to my body. So let's go ahead and get set 3 in. This one, it'll be try for 12 reps. See if I can do it. I got my 12. Now, going from 88 to 104. This rack goes to 115. I could do 115, but no need to today. This is just educational purposes right here. So, and plus I did arms last night. So I'm kind of doing it 2 days in a row, which I don't like to do. Because when you do an exercise such as, let's say legs, optimal rest time for that muscle would be 72 hours. So if I do legs on Monday, so 24, 48, Thursday would be the next day I could do legs again. Optimal rest time. You know, some people cut it as short as 48. That's it. But yeah, so I'm kind of doing double from last night to today. But it's okay. I have to shoot the video. It is what it is. But yeah, like Monday I do chest. I don't do chest again until next Monday. But it's, yeah, like back, you just kind of pair back with your biceps. I do back on Wednesday, and then I do biceps on Friday. That's 48 hours. So that, like I said, it's short period. But when I do back, it's my primary target. Biceps is a secondary muscle sometimes in some exercises. So I'm not really hitting biceps. But on Friday, I hit biceps. So let's get this next set in. This is set 4. Now, what I usually do is I do this set. I'm going to try to get 10. 10 is my goal. The least I'm going to do is 8, hopefully. And then I'm going to set it down to my beginning set and just rep out. That's me. You don't have to do that. That's the way I like to do it. Like I said, I try to get my reps in. So that's how I do it. Because like I said, I might only get 10 or 8 on this set. And I just make up for it on the drop set. Just rep out. So let's go ahead and do this. Now notice when I'm going heavy, and I'm still not going to break my form. So once you break your form, that means you're going way too heavy. So, ooh, yeah. Ooh, got my 10. That was a good 10. Good 10. That's how them sets supposed to be. Good 10. Whew. Now on this one, I just rep out. Now, that's how I do my easy bar tricep extensions, or pushdowns, excuse me. That's a set for me. Now, we're going to move on to the rope. If I can find one around here. I should have thought about that before I started. So, now we're going to do the rope extension. Now, the rope extension is also going to hit your lateral head, this outside head right here, but it'll also hit, I got these straps on, the medial head down on the end of your long head down here. Just a little bit different. So that's what I stalled for the last set, is the rope hit your lateral head and your medial head. Now on your triceps, which says tri, which is 3, you have 3 heads. You have your lateral head on the outside, you have your long head here on the inside, and on the end of the long head is the medial head. So just remember when you're doing your workouts to hit all 3 heads. There are some exercises that will hit all 3 heads, and there's some that won't. To me, I'm going to show you a lot of tricep exercises as we go along. But for tonight, we're just doing these 2. And what I like to do is I'll do an exercise that hits all 3 heads, and then I'll hit 3 other exercises that hit a head individually. Like the lateral head with the easy bar curl. That was strictly lateral head. Well, that was primary target. And then say your long head back here, you could do kickbacks, dumbbell kickbacks. That's primary target is your lateral head. Your long head. When you do dumbbell kickbacks, your long head back here. Then you have your medial head, which this hits your medial head, but there are exercises that hit solely your medial head, which one would be like one hand reverse grip pull downs. That hits your medial head right there pretty good. Or the 2 hand with a bar, same thing. We'll get into those. But when you structure your workouts for triceps, just remember to hit all 3 heads. So let me put a weight on here. I go light. Like I said, I always do light on my first set. This is one exercise I'm not really strong on. So I'm starting off with 33. Get my 20 reps. So let's go ahead. Like I said, you can do your feet together like this or stagger them like this. I like to stagger them for some reason. Now, if you've seen my season 1 videos, you already know how to do this exercise. Got my 20. I'm gonna go down from 33 to 44. That'll probably be my only big jump. I skipped a plate. Now, something I noticed on that set, I tend to do this sometimes, and I see a lot of other people do it. Especially if you're trying to save some time, you'll end up going fast. There's no need to go really fast. Take your time. I started off that way. I started going fast. And then I was like, slow down. Slow down. Get it right. Come back up slow. It's a lot better. You get more out of it that way. Just hit that, come down. And even coming back slow helps out because you get that reverse effect. There's a lot to learn. And I'm going to try to teach you everything. So just watch my videos. I throw a lot of stuff out there. I talk a lot during breaks. That's the way it is, because that's how I'm going to transfer this information to you. Like I said, go heavier every set. That was 20. You know, I should go heavier than this on this set, but like I said, this exercise, for some reason, I'm really weak at it. So I went down 2 plates. Now I'm going to try to go. Now, originally I would be going for 12, but I'm going to go for 15 since I did 20 the first set. So let's go ahead and do this. Sick, nice and slow. feel it a whole lot more when I do it slow. And I got my 15. So on this set, I'm just gonna go down one more. So I went from 44 to 49. You know, like I said, do your own weight. Don't try to copycat me. It doesn't matter if you go down one plate or 4 plates. Make sure you get your reps. And try to keep your form. Now on this exercise, on the easy bar extension, you want to keep constant tension on your tricep, so you don't go all the way down. You just keep it like that. Keep that tension by not locking out. That's what it is. Not locking out. Keep that constant tension on the muscle. Now, on this exercise, you can actually go down and lock out, not lock out, but just flex it out. You can do that on this one. So yeah, I remember stuff here and there. Sometimes I forget a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna get it to you. Like I said, a lot of videos coming, and I will get you this information, and we're gonna learn together and we're gonna grow together. So let's go on to this third set. Now also doing this, you can stand close or you can stand far back. It's up to you. That's your comfort level. Whatever's your comfort zone, excuse me. Me, I like to stay a little bit back. I see people, bodybuilders, come way back and do it, but that doesn't feel good to me. This right here is good, actually a little closer. Got my 12. Good set, good set. Make every set count. Don't half-ass it. And I say that a lot. That was my third set, getting 12 reps. Good 12 reps. I don't have a real light weight on and I'm like, you know, 12. No, I'm like 10, 11, 12, you know? Good set. Good set. Like I said before, I don't go to failure. I don't do that no more. I did it when I was younger. No more. I do like one set before failure. Good sets. I mean, 1 rep before failure. And that's a good set. Yeah, I went down 1 more weight. And this will be my 4th set. This is my heaviest set. Like I said, on my heaviest set, on the 4th set, I kind of make up the reps by drop setting back to the original weight and repping out. I've did heavy lifting for years, and I wanted to get stronger. You know, everybody wants to get stronger, but as I got a little older, I'm like, the heck with that. My elbows hurt, my shoulders hurt. I just want to look good. And when I made that switch from weightlifting to bodybuilding, big difference, big difference. Starting to see a lot more muscle tone, feel better, I look better. I'm not getting injured as much. Big difference. I love it. It was something I wanted to say. I remembered it when I was doing my set, but now I can't remember it. Just remember to keep your form. And there are some exercises that you don't have to go heavy. And you actually can't go heavy. There's some exercises that'll be awkward, like overhead rope extension. You can't go heavy with that because you're in an awkward position. So that exercise right there is just good for repping out. You know, just rep out with that one. It's not something you can go really heavy because you're gonna break your form. You're gonna look awkward. There's just exercises like that. There's some exercises I know I'm not gonna go heavy. I'm gonna do it because I want to rep out. And there's some days, like shoulder day, I like to go heavy on my side delts. So I use the machine, controlled movements, going heavy, because I always have problems with my shoulders. So on the machine, I can go heavy because it's a controlled movement. And then later on in the night, I usually grab lighter dumbbells and do it again, but just rep out 20 reps each set. So it's just, there's things that you can do and things you can't, like I said, but that is by choice because I want to do more reps to try to cut that shoulder up, get that stridation, make it look good. So it's personal preference, you know. You're gonna see a muscle and you're like, man, I want to cut that up. And then you're gonna have to do it a different way, lighter exercise, more reps. But that's if you have the muscle. Like I said, you got to build that muscle first, then you can start cutting it up. So let's go. This is my last set. I'm gonna rep out on the drop set. But for this one, I'm going for 10. Good set. 10. Ooh. Good set. Then I just rep out, just to get an extra couple set of reps. Ooh. And that is my whole routine for rope pushdowns, excuse me. Now, those two really good exercises. Those are in my routine every arm day. The easy bar pushdowns and the rope pushdowns, or pull downs, whatever you want to call it. Two really good exercises. Both of them hit the the lateral head, but the rope also hits the medial head down here. Just remember, these are just two exercises for triceps. On my tricep day, I actually pair my tricep day with biceps, but also on tricep day, I do at least 4 to 5 different exercises for triceps. Those were just two exercises for the lateral head. Now I'm going to do another exercise for my long head back here. Then I'm going to do another exercise for that medial head. That's 4 exercises right there. Then I might do an exercise for all 3 heads just to finish it off. That's just 2. That's not a whole routine right there for triceps. That's just 2 exercises. Like I said, I do at least 4 to 5 different exercises for triceps on my tricep day. So that's just something to show you how to structure your sets. How I go heavy every set. I go heavier, and because I'm going heavier, my reps go lower. You got to push yourself. Got to push yourself. If you want to build muscle, if you want to see your muscle, you got to push yourself. It's not going to come easy. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen over a few months. Remember, you got to take your protein too, and take some amino acids, take some recovery stuff to help you out, the glucosamines. It's a whole process, and I'm going to help you learn this stuff, and I'm going to help show you this stuff so you know. Now, this is a good way to structure your sets. Now, the weights I do are not going to be the weights you do. Like I said, you have to do you. Start where you can, and even if you go down one plate, do it. You might, like I said, you might get 15 the first set. You can go down one plate, you might get 12 or you might get 10. Do it. Then the next set, go down one other plate. You might get 8 or 6. That's still good. If you get down to 8 or 6, that fourth set, just go back up a plate and do more reps. You'll get stronger. You'll get better. You'll get stronger. You'll start seeing progress. You just got to give it time. Don't give up. And keep watching my videos. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. Just subscribe. It just helps me out. It lets YouTube know that I'm getting some followers, and it'll give you notifications when I put out new videos. So that is it for today. So have a great night and a great workout.